行きません？駆け出しのいい落語家さん見つけたんです。
この派手な衣装、実にスサノオらしくて素敵ですね。
レッスンした後は水分補給が大事だよ。今日はドーナツだよ。たくさんあるから
装束
みんなで
の
食べよう。
衣装は動きやすいので縦のシーンで助かってます。俊敏な動きも私にかかればスローに見えるんですよ。
けなげで純愛を全うするお通みたいな役って誰が似合うかな。武蔵が持ってた刀、今でも熊本の美術館に残されてるんだって。
露崎さんと音無さんの仲の良さはまるで本当の姉妹のようですね。
お手製の門松を飾ってみたけど、なかなか味があると思わない？
トップスターとして舞台に立つ、それが私天童マヤの宿命。
水分補給は大事だよね。みんなにもお水渡してこよう。
はい、チョコとキャラメルの二刀流。
ええ、ち
カ
ゃんと
ロリー
とっています
取りすぎ？
さて、風のごとくお布団に入って寝ますか。
純奈ちゃん
私
とはレ
の目指す
ッス
スサノオは
ンでペアになることが多い
粗暴
んだ
な。だけではない男らしさを持つ男神。
Hello, hello! Thank you everyone for joining me for Sundays with Steven. It's a little bit later than I would have liked it to be, but it's happening. We're all here. It is just about 5:40 where I am. Mountain, is it standard or daylight? I don't even know. But it's mountain time, and it's usually often different. Pick your adverb there. Usually, often different from the Arizona time, but an hour ahead of California, which is where a lot of players live. A lot of viewers, I'm sure, as well. So kind of right in the Sunday evening. I hope I'm catching some of you in Europe. Hello to everyone. This is live from my new apartment. Like I said, it's right here. I guess, I'm too tall. So you just have to think about how tall I am. I'm not going to tell you how tall I am, actually. So I'll just leave it up to your imagination. But hey, here's what I've got. I've got like 12 Star Gem Gacha tickets. I've kind of burned through all my seasonal and Brilliance Gacha tickets, so sorry, I just didn't want to wait. And nothing really else to pull for. That banner is the current banner that we have. Yeah. I have 4 open chest slots, so we are definitely going to be doing some PvP today. And it has actually been 2 weeks since I recommended watching The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. So I hope you've had time to watch that. I'll have a new anime recommendation. Might not be watching the first episode of that one. Might do that next week. But should be a lot of fun today. If y'all have something you want to talk about, I am happy to also just chat. If you have any questions that I can answer about PvP, we can do that here. That's why it's called Sundays with Steven. You're here with me. Obviously, PvP is kind of like why most of you are here. So we will get to that part. But just want to let you know that it is kind of open game for what we want to do. All right, so new apartment's been, so Mitch, new apartment's been pretty nice. There was an issue where I couldn't actually, I had to maneuver, and I'm not sure exactly what happened, so we have a new router because the apartment complex has its own fiber internet, so the internet's great. The location of the router is not so great. It's in the hall closet, and we'd like to put our shoes there, and that is the plan. We are going to put our shoes there, but the router would be right in the place of those shoes. So we had a longer Ethernet cable just on hand. It's the only place, by the way, that's kind of the most important part. It's the only place we can connect it to the internet. There are Ethernet ports around the apartment, but the only one that allows us to connect to the internet, to I think the WAN, is through that hall closet. And so it's where we're going to put our coats and such, the shoes. And so what Kimmy said is we should just put it on top. So we took this longer Ethernet cable, and I was like, oh, wait, there's a power cord too. And, well, it's just barely up there, but maybe some point in the near future, or maybe a later future, might knock that thing down and have to get a new router. Just be like, let's get a longer power cord. No, honestly, what I should do is I should just get an extension cord just to loosen it up a little bit. But man, it's not the most convenient place to put it, especially if you're anticipating people using the hall closet. So let's check. I got okay. So I should have, we have a new tournament going on Dante's server, and that's going to I'm going to have a video up for that, my first round match with Mama Hiru, or Ender Soul, from our server. Let's see. Almost 1 a.m. there, Cheram. Thanks so much for staying up to join us. Let's see. Family's doing great. Julian had his, oops, dropped my stylus. But Julian had his 6-month appointment on the 2nd, and he is in the 96th percentile. I might be getting one of these wrong, or maybe just backwards, but I think 96th percentile for height and 94 percentile for weight. So he's basically just big for his age. He's not particularly fatter. He's just he's what one might call a big boy. All right, let me pick up that stylus. So let's see. Yeah, the bands. So I won't go into the bands in the tournament, but I basically approached it as if I had Diao Chan and Shirokasa band and ran my normal team based off of that. With some, I think I modified it a little bit. I changed the memoir on Red Riding Hood, but yeah, I mean, it's a cool tournament. It's gonna devolve into chaos right at the end, and you'll find out the rules when I post the video. But I'm not gonna apologize for all that. They're not dead. They just exited the stage, Ender. So when they exit the stage, they're still alive. It's all just a performance. Like, can you imagine if Juna, how would Juna win? Wouldn't you have to have the most incredible aim to be able to just shoot people with arrows and intend only to get that little I don't know, that badge thing? That would be stupid hard. It'd be easier to kill people than it would be to hit that badge. So yeah, I think we can. I got another ping. Who did it come from? Oh yeah, it's the tournament ping. Yep, the new ban is Liu Meifan. And it sounds like Michiru is probably the next one to go, which will not be. She'll not be missed. So what do we say? We want to jump into Gacha? We want to talk about the... I haven't even thought about the anime. I'm going to... I got to push this back. Okay, I haven't even thought about like the anime that I want you to watch. Like if you wanted me to give you a manga recommendation though, like... I don't know. Reading the manga of like Paradise Kiss from a series like Paradise Kiss is so much different from watching the anime for it. Paradise Kiss is good. Same author as Nana. It's really good. By the way, I hope I can't think of her name, which sucks because she's just such an amazing mangaka. Find that out. I could, you know what, honestly, I'll just take 1 sec. Okay, so that was a little bit tougher than I thought it would be, but yeah, so like this is Paradise Kiss, and it's Ai Yazawa. I don't think it's Yazawa Ai. So Ai Yazawa, great mangaka. Also the one who wrote Princess Jellyfish. There's another series by her. I should have. It's like Tokyo Tararaba Girls. Also super good. I don't know. I just feel like female mangaka are better than male mangaka. Just better writers. Maybe different demographic too. Their demographic is not so interested in just action and fan service so much as female mangaka might be. But yeah, just like check out the art here. This series is about like this 17-year-old girl just gets mad. I can't remember exactly why, but anyway, she decides to go be a model for this upstart fashion group out of a college. It's kind of like Smile Down the Runway, which is a good show you should check out, but definitely was much more mature and more realistic approach. I can't remember. The anime ends a little bit different from how I remember the manga ending, and maybe it's just because I have a skewed view of it, but I don't think the anime is quite as good as the manga, but it is really, really good. And it's only 3 volumes long, so this is the final volume. And yeah, Vertical did a really good job on this. So MSRP runs $20 a volume. I don't think that's honestly too much to ask. You can get it cheaper on Right Stuff. But yeah, absolutely, Mitch, you're totally right. It's harder to get manga, and more expensive too. Manga's expensive. So like at one point I wanted to collect Torador's light novels, manga, and the anime because I could. And honestly, the manga adaptation of Torador is not very good. It's interesting. I don't really care for the art. But Cherim asks, is Juna actually SS rank? So who are you talking about? Are you talking about Joe? Because Jekyll is certainly still a premier card. She does get cucked by Maple, but Joe is... She is like the definition of a glass cannon. She'll hit hard. She does help out with other stage girls with her passives, but those passives are pretty easily cleansed. But then again, that's she has that speed to counterbalance that, is it? Oh, it's already there. It's already gone, so I can't even look at it. But she has super high axe power. She hits hard. My favorite part of her kit is the one where she hits the front line, obviously for a frick ton of damage, and then gives everyone 15 brilliance. That's just gross. I think. What did I say? It should be anime, not anime, because that's not how they pronounce it. So, yeah, I mean, like in my normal conversations, like with 13, 14-year-old kids that at school who like to watch the same stuff, like anime. Did I tell you guys about that kid who discovered New Game, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sad it only has one season." I'm like, pretty sure it has 2 seasons. And he's like, "No way." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've never watched an episode of that, but I know there are 2 seasons. And I think there's a 3rd season coming out too." But it does come from the word animation. Yes, you are absolutely correct. If we go down that same line, you'll also, when I decide to get technical with things, I will refer to these as comics because they are comics. Sorry, there are adult comics out there. It's not like they're any different. Like, Japanese just decide to talk about different things. So anime, if you want me to call it that, is also just cartoons. There is no good definition. There's no good separation between the two. So anyway, the thing I wanted to say about Joe is I think Joe has a place. I'm not so sure she's SS rank, but I think she has a place, kind of like how Momotaro has a place in a mid-row team despite not having a mid-US. The thing is where it gets a little bit sketchy is if you run her and Zeus, because then you're missing out on either back bulk or back offense, depending on what you're trying to use. But if you have US 21, honestly, it's not like back row needs that much more back offense, and especially in the worldwide meta where there's only one back bulk. I mean, I'm not sure how much damage you're missing out on. And if they banned your back bulk, I mean, you're just going to be dealing damage anyway. You could bring like 4 back offense, I think. Or 3 back offense. I mean, 3 back offense plus Zeus and Joe. I mean, I don't think you're worried about damage. That might just be me. I mean, I'm not a back row player, but the thing about like is she SS though is whether she strikes fear in my heart. And right now she doesn't. I think she's good. But as for girls that strike fear in my heart, that's definitely Groom, Maya, or a high back offense unit skill. Like, I'm not too scared of a high US Yeet. I think I get scared of a Zeus paired with like a US 21 Sleeping Beauty. The Zeus just looks terrifying. I've heard interesting things about Assault Lily. I've also have someone who like recommends every single anime he's ever seen. He watches like all of them seasonally. The guy's insane. But he did not recommend Assault Lily, and I was like, okay, well, I think there may be like a very specific demographic that probably overlaps well with the Revue Starlight fandom or Love Live fandom or Bang Dream fandom. The only back bulk undercover landlord is Yachio, Cheer Yachio. But I think what we should do now, I think we should just hop in and do this gacha poll, and then we can do some PvP, and we could talk about, and I could think about like what anime we want to watch. Oh, how about the best underrated manga? So there's Masturbation Master Kurosawa is one of those that's kind of like a cult hit, but it is also, it's kind of like because it's a cult hit, I can't really say it's super underrated. I think there, like, people have never heard of this series, but I think I don't know its name in Japanese, so let me look this up. There's a really good series. It's by Osamu Tezuka, who wrote Dororo. Not that I'm a huge fan of Dororo, but he's a super prolific mangaka. The name of the series is, in English, is Message to Adolf. In Japanese, it's Adolf ni Sugu. And it's Adolf Camille is an Ashkenazi Jew living in Japan. His best friend Adolf Kaufmann is of both Japanese and German descent. The third Adolf is Adolf Hitler, the dictator of Germany. Adolf also features Sohei Toge, a Japanese reporter, and his quest for documents that could turn the tide of the war. The work explores the themes of nationality, ethnicity, racism, and war, and includes elements of coming of age, spy fiction, and historical drama. This series is freaking awesome. Like, I mean, yeah, so Masturbation Master Kurosawa is just, yeah, it's difficult to, hard for me to even say, like, this is a family-friendly channel, right? But the series is pretty good. What team would most likely beat me is a high U.S. mid-row team or just a back row team, because sometimes I kind of forget that I have to approach them in a different way. I often don't ban Cheer Yachio, and then they just hit me with like her 3 AP where she hits the front three and then gives everyone like these insane buffs, and I realize, oh crap, I have to use Momotaro right now and not when she goes off. Scary manga, I don't know if I'd recommend the manga per se, but there's the novel for Another. Some of you have probably seen the anime for it, Another. I thought they did a decent job with it. A lot of people didn't like it. Shiki is not. Does Shiki have a manga? Shiki the anime is really good. It is a horror anime, but it's also, I wouldn't say, really that scary. I don't know, it's kind of hard. Like, horror anime, the ones that I think of immediately are When They Cry or Higurashi no Naku no Koro ni, I think. Which, in my opinion, had an amazing first 4 episodes. That's the first arc. I don't know if that's spoilers or not, but it is good. And then kind of just like the rest of it was kind of meh. Like, Kai was great, but I mean, there's a reason I haven't rewatched Clannad. Like, the problem with Clannad is you have to watch Clannad to get to Clannad After Story, and Clannad's like super mediocre. Like, the definition of average is not good. I started the new Higurashi anime and I didn't finish the first episode, probably because I don't know. I don't really feel like it aged well. The writing's kind of I don't know. Maybe just because I've seen it before. That's probably the best. But you know what? I still haven't watched the last episode of my youth romantic comedy, As Wrong as I Suspected, I think, or Oregairu. I haven't watched the final episode of that. I haven't watched the final episode of Kanojo o Karahishimasu, or Rent a Girlfriend. I did watch the final episode of ReZero. ReZero's this season was fire. Holy crap. I'm really looking forward to that. Baka and Test has a really excellent first season, and at least I think so, because I watched it with GG's fan subs, and they just did an amazing job. One line absolutely stood out to me, and it's just never going to be in any official. It's never going to be in any official subbing. But there's this, like the classic disaster lesbian. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that term because I'm not exactly sure what a disaster lesbian is. But anyway, yeah, there are these two girls around Yoshi Akihisa Yoshi, and I think it's Minami, and I forget the main girl's name, but it's just been a while. Minami is, I think it might actually be the girl's name is Miharu, which is so similar to Mahiru, but I think it's Miharu, and she chumps Minami because, I mean, it's a comedy, and Minami pushes her off and says, "I'm not a dyke. Tell her, Yoshi." And Yoshi just stands up, and because he's an idiot, that's the whole premise of the show. He's got his hand glued to the table, to this like round table, and he's like, "Minami's right, Miharu. Being gay is wrong." And every time I see that, I just die laughing. It's so freaking funny. I have not seen the Love Live Nijigaku. Kaguya-sama Love is War. The second season was fire. The first season is super hit and miss. Like, there will be episodes where you're just like, man, I haven't laughed in 10, 15 minutes. And in a skit comedy, that's why, I mean, I haven't finished Nichijou either, or My Ordinary Life, because, like, that show is super hit and miss too. Like, you'll get the ones where, like, the principal's wrestling the deer, and that's just freaking hilarious. And then you'll get, like, a whole episode where you don't laugh a single time. But, yeah, I definitely do recommend Baka to Test Shokanju. First season. The second season, it gets really samey. Let's see. Junji Ito. I haven't seen. Yeah, Cherum's already kind of scared. So the thing with Another is it's actually based off of a book, like hardcore book. I have it. I don't know if it's. I think it is up there. Let me go grab it. So this isn't a manga recommendation. This is actually, an actual. This is hardcover. I think I don't see the MSRP on it, but maybe it'll be on the inside. Nope. But yeah, it's a 400, nearly 500 page book for Another. There are things like the C episode in the anime that I guess they decided they needed a fan service episode. I'm pretty sure the twin-tailed girl in Another doesn't even exist. Maybe she does. But she's never. I think she's portrayed more as a love interest in Another than she was ever meant to be portrayed. But yeah, that's good. If I could get a hold of From the New Worlds book, I would definitely do that too. From the New World's another series that is based off of an actual book and not just a light novel. So as far as like writing goes, I mean, it's pretty good writing. It's not the basic stuff. Like ReZero has like a really interesting premise, really creative approach, and really keeps you guessing. But like the writing itself is super basic. But let's see. Yeah, I think we got 24 of us hanging on. I thought this has been a great start, honestly. But we can, if we want, we can swap over to Gacha now. Let's see here. into OBS. Oops, I forgot to... Okay, you're seeing everything live. This is the problem with using a laptop, right? It's not like all ready to go. All right. Yeah, I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have 2 seasonal. I think I have 0. Oh, I have 7? Wow, okay. No. All right, so here we go. Let's see. We're at 71, so we probably won't get anything, but okay, let's skip that. Oh, they're 3-star memoirs. That sucks. All right. Well, that's it for the gacha part. Yeah, we'll go to versus review. So here is what has changed. I've kind of like toggled some memoirs around. One important thing is for Momotaro, I used to run the damage up on her, and I started to realize, like, especially against back row teams, I'm not so interested anymore in having her deal like extra damage. I just want her alive so she can go off. So like she could get hit pretty hard, maybe suffer a burn, but she could still go next round because she has 2 fortitude. And that way, you know, I'm able to cleanse some stuff like a Miracle Step or Yachio's Climax. I think so many people are letting Diao-chan through. I think I'm going to do a switcheroo here. I'm going to make her tougher to kill. Snow White gets let through too. A lot of people are banning Momotaro and Jekyll or Tsukasa and one of those two. But certainly the next one I'm going to be taking out is Venus. I have that memoir on her, honestly, just because it makes sense. I could put Agility on Red Riding Hood, but honestly, I think it's better that she goes second. She can just live. The butterfly is calling me, but I mean, let's just take a look. You know what? Oh, that's the wrong thing to go. That's the wrong thing to go to. So let's see. So for the butterfly, it shares a rate up with all of those other ones, which I guess are good. Oh wait, maybe not. It's 6 that are 4 stars. If it's like, I don't know, what percentage would it need to be for me to go for it? 4%, 0.4%. I don't know. 0.4% still. Guaranteed featured memoir. Oh, and that, yeah, dude, that's such bait. There's a guaranteed featured 4-star memoir slot. When is that? When is that? What are the steps? Step 3. All right. Yeah, you got me, Mitch. You got me. Let's see. All right. This is Okay, so how much did I throw away? I threw away 4,400 gems for a 17% chance at a butterfly. Might be worth it, especially if I get it. You know, Jitsu wa Watashi wa came out. Jitsu wa Watashi wa came out, I think, while I was on a mission trip. And I think I remember liking the manga. I think it's a little fan service-y, if I recall correctly. I'm guaranteed a 4-star stage girl here. Honestly, at 3,000, I should do it. Yeah, I get 2 pulls. So maybe we get out, we get something better. Or we luck sack a butterfly. Maybe I will get more US for my good girls. I don't know. We'll find out. Hanimasu. Okay. I don't know how happy I'm going to be about this, but I mean, someone new. All right, we got a free one. One more chance at the butterfly. Nothing. Okay. Well, how much do you need for a birthday? You need 22.5, right, to go all the way? I mean, I'm not going to use her anyway. I don't know if I'd raise her. Would I raise her? See, the thing is, I already have Drummeroo. Maybe eventually I turn into a back row player. I don't know. I have Drummeroo. I have Sleeping Beauty. But I'm not going to put them into my team because it certainly doesn't really move the needle for me. Well, the thing is, like, who would I put them in for? And I guess we could think it like Nyahiru, but Nyahiru can be clutch for flower teams. Venus and Alucard. Venus, yeah, I don't really have a good use for Venus, but Alucard helps against back row teams. Oh, we're playing Kitty. Yeah, I'll get rid of that groom. Think. Ha! Poggers. Okay. I probably should have brought Jekyll, but I know they're bringing Maple, and Maple is going to frustrate me, so might as well just have Momotaro to cleanse. They didn't bring her! Okay, well, that's cool. Let's chill, let's chill, let's chill. Save that. Snap! Poggers! Sure. I have an idea to... Maybe we'll do it like... No, I was talking when I said they didn't bring her. What I meant was they didn't bring Yachio. Oh, that miracle step's annoying. That's annoying. I didn't stop anyone. That's cool. Nice! That's sick. Oh, that doesn't help, does it? Dang it, lost the speed tie. Shouldn't have let Maple through. Ah, nice. Whatever. That wasn't... What was I hoping for out of that? Nah, Maple's banned. Maple's banned. Well, it depends. I guess... I don't know. Did I lose that because... I don't know. Kitty has all these obnoxious girls. I'm not sure why I lost that. Thing is, with Maple versus Maple is no problem, right? You don't have anything to worry about. You don't have anything to worry about. Tentaro-kun. All right, that's like the only thing that's really that scary, huh? Mm-hmm. I mean, like, Aladdin attacks the group Mako, but she has a group multiplier. So as opposed to other girls who normally would hit at, like, I don't know, like Zeus hits like at 100, 240 or something like that. Aladdin hits at like 350 or something. All right, so that happened. That's 3 for 3 on... They confused literally as many people as they possibly could have. How did she charge so fast? Oh. Agility down. Dude, RNG will actually win this person's game. The fact that I had to wait a whole round. Okay, that's it. That's game. Dude. Okay, so let's do quick math. So they literally cannot confuse Sachi. So there are only 4 girls that you can confuse. You went 4 for 4 on that. That would be 2 to the 4th power. 1 over 2 to the 4th power, which would be 1/16, I think. That's 1/16, right? I don't know. Let's 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, 1/16. Yeah. For all 4 of them to be confused by that, that's 1/16 of a chance. I don't know. I don't think that's right. Maybe it is. Maybe it's 1/16. 1/16. And then it's a 30% chance. So 3 out of 10 of that. And that happened 3 times. And I used the Tsukasa move. And again, she couldn't be confused. So that means 3 for 3. 3 over 10. That's 27 over 1,000. So that would be 2.7%. So we take 1/16. Which is already a respectable 6.3% chance. And then we times that by, what did I say? 2.7%? Oh, I did 2.7. Okay, we'll divide that by 100. That is a 0.2% chance of happening, or more specifically, a 0.17% chance of happening. So, enjoy your plus 30. I hope to see you again. That was one of those games where I did take my chances against their mid row, and I paid the price because they literally drew the perfect hand, perfect RNG. Like there's no way it could have gone better. This is a funny team, and I'm gonna ban Karin, and the reason is I want Momotaro to stay alive. Like everything else, I'm pretty chill on. I'm not too scared of. Oh, these hands. Okay, honestly, this might be a better call. I would really love a butterfly to be on Fanchu right now, honestly. Slowing down right there, I'm not so sure I'm a huge fan of it. We are going to climax. Pollux Reflect isn't a big deal. It's not as big a deal because I have so much bulk out there right now. That's annoying. Yeah, that was a pretty clutch, annoying performance. Oh, shoot. At least I got it off. Bro. It's okay though. It just delays the inevitable. Beautiful. All right, GG. What I would have liked to do is I would have liked to end that with Fanchu's 2 AP, but I panicked. The reason was it was a 1 AP, which is actually kind of awkward at the end, but. All right, win, finally. Sayonara to losing. Oh, it's Prim. Dude, I hate you, Prim. Why are you running her? Okay. No, I'm not actually going to do that. I'm not actually going to do that. Not even running her. Okay, let's see. Yo, that's mean. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. Poggers! Dude. Dude. Mid-act, baby. Mid-act. Alright. See what Fanchu does. She stopped my fan. Oh, she didn't stop my Fanchu. Cool. Yo. That damage, though. Oh, is it Brilliant Stanced? Yeah, that's Brilliant Stance and... Dang, man. That, I probably would have started with Jekyll. I was actually kicking myself for not starting with Momotaro. Bro. Woo! Alright. Red Riding Hood! Red Riding Hood owns that. Alright, that's a terrifying name. Maple, okay. I mean, I guess I could check to see if I'm making a mistake. I mean, I probably am. This is a whale, though. Look at those memoirs. Yeah, you don't get those memoirs without whaling. Yep. Whales are not really bad at PvP. That's chill. That's chill. Okay, I just need her to survive. Red Riding Hood, I'm counting on you. She made it. Baby. All right, now Jekyll, you got to win the speed tie. Oh, that's good enough. That's good enough, baby. Dude, yes. Yes. Yes, queen. Didn't hit the girl I needed to. All right, Fanchu. Fanchu failed me. They all failed me. Wow. Yeah, I couldn't make up for the unit skill. I'm not going to take a chest for that. Maybe I should have gone for it. I should have gone for it. I should have taken that. I don't know, what was it, like a 30% chance? 70% chance that Momotaro doesn't hit herself. Dentaro-kun! Okay, I'm down. Okay, this is not happening again. Yeah, screw your Pollux. Who did I ban last time? Was it Snow White? I'm mega down to do this. Going for it again. Bruh! Did it happen again? It happened again. All right, here come the stuns. Still 1 out of 16. I passed checks. Of course it snipes Fanchu. I mean, because why wouldn't it? The ad that happened twice. So, okay, so that would be 6% of it. Times 0.16875. Okay, so we're now at 0.03% chance of that happening. Oh, look. This is crazy. Like when my girls go, when they're able to use their acts, it's not even a contest. No, I can't let her counter heal. I don't know if I'll play Among Us today. I wasn't planning on it. Doesn't mean I was like actively planning not to do it, but rather that it just was never planned. My wife's giving me a kind of a dirty look though, so I'm guessing I'm not going to do that. Alright, GG Dentaro-kun. Sweet revenge. Convincing win, just like I hoped for. I mean, there was no doubt about that. Hey, since I have you all here, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'd appreciate that. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. Bring a bulky team this time. They brought a bulky team too. Oh, you can't stun her. Yeah, what am I in a rush for? Ooh. Oof. Okay. There go my buffs. Oh no, maybe we can stop some. Nah. Let's just do that. Good call, me. Good call. How much damage can you deal? Decent amount. Yeah, I'm glad Momotaro went this first round. Kind of ironic that I'm doing that, but I don't think Miracle Step's gonna help me where I'm going. Nice. Nice. I'm glad. Good thing that I don't rely on Fanchiro. It just happens. And then it just missed all. That is a 2 to the 5th power. That would be a 1/32nd chance of that happening. You know what? I'm gonna get stunned anyway. Might as well be super strong. No, Fanchiro is always good. That's the problem, is she's always good, and then she could be stupid good at times. Wow, so helpful. Okay. Save that for later. I mean, I guess we'll do that first and see if we can get anything. Hey. Good enough. Oh, she didn't climax. That's right. Oh, get wrecked. Okay, we got to do this before the... Oh man, too bad she's getting slapped. This is what I'm talking about. Fanchiro's stupid. All her moves are just gross. Yeah, this is why I hate Fanchiro too. GG. Lolafine, not best girl. All right, well, those are 4 slots. I guess we'll do one more. We'll do one more for the coins. And then... I'll think about an anime to recommend. Oh, Mysterious Aura, another fan of the show. Groom's gone. All right, so we got a few that we can just not ban. That's Perseus, Marion. I don't think we need to worry about Sleeping Beauty. We will ban that girl for sure. Oh, I see they banned Momotaro. It's been a long time since I've had that. Should not have brought Red Riding Hood. You know what's crazy is Jekyll's going to be ready to go. No way! What a play. What an interesting play. You choked. Choked. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. Rest in peace, Red Riding Hood's climax, but yeah, it was not going to happen. Oh! Oh, poor Mysterious Aura. Lost the speed tie and everything. I see the confusion BS has continued. Poggers. Fanchu is so stupid, man. So stupid. Mario and hanging on for dear life. Chill. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right, now we go. Now it starts. Sleep's not going to help with honestly, we'll just get rid of that. I don't think the Miracle Step's going to help anymore. That's fine. Got the protection. Oh. Okay. Okay. Ah! Alright. So now I gotta think anime for us to watch. How many here have seen Ping Pong the animation? One if you've seen it. One if you've seen it. Two if you haven't. Yo, it's looking like no one's seen it. That's crazy. All right, well, that is my recommendation. Ping Pong the animation. So like Princess Jellyfish and Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Those are Princess Jellyfish. I'd say is a 9 out of 10. Haruhi is at 8 out of 10. At least the first season is. But Evergreen Literature Series was a 10 out of 10. And Ping Pong is another 10 out of 10. I don't have many 10 out of 10. So this is awesome that you all haven't seen it. So it's my recommendation for you. Watch it over the next couple of weeks. It's super good. Really give it a chance. I know the art and the animation is off-putting, but the story is really, really good. You can watch it subbed or dubbed. It's got a good dub. But the subs absolutely, I watched it subbed and I watched it later dubbed. So I know both are really good. But it's a lot different from a lot of series that people are used to watching. So be prepared just to have an open mind. But, man, the story it tells, really, really, really good. So I'm excited to recommend that one to you. Anything else, though, that we want to talk about before I sign off? Remember to hit like and subscribe. All right. Well, cool. I don't know how interesting this is. I'm not going to say it's super interesting. Good game, Mysterious Aura. But I'm going to sign off here. Again, hit like, hit subscribe if you enjoyed this content. And if you didn't like it, then hit dislike. But as always, good luck in your reviews. Good luck in your polls. I will see you later.